Here's a little something that might surprise you. In the last 60 days, this guy's Faceless YouTube channel generated over $7,000, and the crazy part is that almost every video on the channel was created in less than 15 minutes. No filming, no talking on camera, no editing for hours. Most of the process is automated with AI. And in this video, I'm gonna break down the exact system that made that possible. I'm not gonna hide anything or skip steps. I'll show you the full workflow from the script creation to the thumbnails to the automation tools that generate the visuals so that if you wanna build your own faceless channel in this niche, you'll understand exactly how it works. But here's the thing most people don't realize. The real power of this system isn't just the AI tools, it's the structure behind how the content is created. Once you understand that structure, you can repeat the process again and again in multiple niches. Right now, the channel we're looking at has around 1.3 million views, about 15,000 subscribers, and generated roughly $7,700 in ad revenue, which works out to about a $6 RPM. For those who are new to YouTube monetization, RPM basically means how much money you earn per 1,000 views after YouTube takes its share. So every 1,000 views on this channel brings in about $6. Now that might not sound huge at first, but when your videos start reaching hundreds of thousands of views, the numbers add up fast. For example, one of the automated videos on this channel got 143,000 views, and that single video generated over $1,000 in revenue. And remember, that video took around 15 minutes to produce because almost the entire process was automated. What makes this niche powerful is that it's extremely simple to execute, but still performs well with YouTube's algorithm. The videos are usually between 12 and 15 minutes long, sometimes even up to 30 minutes, which helps increase watch time and ad placements. Longer videos naturally create more opportunities for ads, which increases the revenue per video. And because the videos are faceless and AI generated, the process becomes very scalable. You're not relying on your voice, your camera, or even your editing skills. Instead, you're building a system that can produce content repeatedly with very little manual work. And here's something interesting. This isn't the only channel doing it. There are multiple channels in this niche that have exploded recently. One example started uploading videos just a few months ago and already passed 3.7 million views, which could translate to something like $30,000 in revenue depending on RPM and ad placements. That tells you something important. The demand for this type of content is already there. The opportunity isn't theoretical. It's already happening across multiple channels. Now, before we talk about the automation, the first thing you would need to try out this system is a free document that walks you through the process, step by step. I'll leave that in the description. Inside that document are the prompts, tools, and instructions used to generate the scripts, thumbnails, and visuals for these videos. The reason this document matters is because AI alone isn't enough. You need the right prompts and structure to make the AI produce content that actually works on YouTube. Without that structure, most AI scripts end up sounding robotic or boring. The first step in the system is creating the prompt that generates the script. Instead of just asking AI to write a script, we build a structured prompt that teaches the AI exactly how the content should look. To do that, we start by uploading a reference PDF into an AI model like Claude. Then we paste a prompt that tells the AI to analyze that document and extract the structure used by viral videos in the niche. Ensure to enable the extended thinking mode. What the AI does next is actually pretty impressive. It studies patterns, formats, and storytelling structures from successful content. Then it builds a full script framework that we can reuse for every future video. This process might take a minute or two because the AI is analyzing everything and generating a very detailed structure. In this case, it produced almost 600 lines of structured code that essentially define how every script should be written. That might sound technical, but the idea is simple. We're training the AI to think like a successful YouTube creator in that niche. Once that structure exists, you don't have to rebuild it again. You can reuse it for every new script you generate. After the script structure is created, we open a new chat and load that structure again. Then we upload the reference document one more time and add another prompt telling the AI to finalize the system. What it produces is the complete prompt template that generates optimized scripts and titles for future videos. This step is important because titles and scripts are what drive YouTube performance. If the title doesn't attract clicks or the script doesn't hold attention, the video won't perform well no matter how good the visuals look. Once the prompt is ready, generating a script becomes extremely easy. You upload the prompt file, type something like create a new script in title, and the AI analyzes everything before generating the content. The result is usually a well-structured script designed for a general audience. That's important because most YouTube viewers aren't experts. They're everyday people looking for simple, understandable content. So the scripts are intentionally written in a way that keeps things simple, engaging, and easy to follow. After the script is finished, the next step is generating the voiceover. There are several options here. One option is cloning a voice using AI tools, which allows you to create a consistent narrator voice for your channel. Another option is using a voice generation platform like 11 Labs and choosing a voice that matches the style of the channel you're modeling. There are also free alternatives that generate unlimited text-to-speech audio, although the voice quality may not be as strong. The goal here isn't perfection, it's creating a clear and consistent narration that carries the viewer through the video. Now that we have the script and voiceover, the next step is something extremely important on YouTube, the thumbnail. Thumbnails are often the biggest factor in whether someone clicks your video or scrolls past it. So instead of designing thumbnails randomly, we analyze thumbnails from successful channels in the niche. We take a reference thumbnail to study its style and structure. For this step, you can make use of Grok for faster generations. Upload the thumbnail, and with a simple prompt, you can remove all text and elements, leaving only the model. Next, say something like, "Use this drawing style as inspiration and create a new character, female." This would change the thumbnail model, but retain the drawing style that already works. If you're not satisfied with the result, keep hitting regenerate. When you are satisfied, you can use that image to further prompt Grok to modify the character's reaction with reference to your video topic. After getting your image, download it and head over to Canva to put some free text and elements that suits your video topic, and you're done. At this point, we have the script, voiceover, and thumbnail. Now comes the step that makes the system powerful: automation of the visuals. Instead of manually creating dozens of images for the video, we use a powerful AI prompt that converts the script into multiple image prompts automatically. The system generates one visual prompt for every paragraph of the script. This means that if your video is 10 minutes long, the AI can produce a large list of prompts representing all the scenes needed for the video. Basically, you're asking ChatGPT to act as a professional video editing prompt engineer and generate the prompts for a scene setting for every paragraph of your script. While that is being generated, head over to the Chrome Web Store to get the AutoWhisk Nano Banana extension. After generation of the prompts, you can feed them into the AutoWhisk extension. Select the 7.6.0 version, paste the prompts into the chat box, upload the reference image of your character, and hit start. The extension creates and downloads each image one by one without you having to do anything manually. You can literally watch the images being generated and saved into a folder while you focus on something else. By the time it finishes, you already have the full visual set for the video. The final step is assembling everything in a video editor like CapCut or Filmora. You simply import the images, add the voiceover audio, and apply some basic animation so the visuals feel more dynamic. Adding subtitles is a bit of a must to me because it has been proven to help with viewer retention. With all required resources already available, the entire editing process really only takes a few clicks. When the video is finished, you export it and upload it to YouTube along with the thumbnail. That's the entire process from script generation to final video, and once you've set up the system, you can repeat it over and over again. There are also additional strategies for scaling this kind of channel. For example, some creators run multiple channels in different niches or even translate their videos into other languages to reach new audiences. Instead of relying on one channel to succeed, you spread your content across multiple channels and let the algorithm decide which ones grow the fastest. Even if each channel only reaches a few thousand views per month, the combined revenue can still become significant. Let's get it!